It's Nikita, and this is Just You Soap Company. Uh, Here we are. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm live on everything. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so I'm trying to be live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. No, X. Excuse me, X, as well as Instagram and TikTok. And I think I'm live on everything. All right, I am. So, hello, how's everyone doing? My name is Nikita, and I am the owner of Just You Soap Company, along with my supervisor. But we'll talk about him another time. So I hope everyone is doing well. Again, my name is Nikita. This is Just You Soap Company Tuesday. So every Tuesday, y'all forgive me because sometimes life be life and I don't get on every Tuesday. So forgive me for that. Charge it to my head and not my heart. But every Tuesday, we do a Just You Soap Company Tuesday where we ask the most important question that you will get for your week. And that question is, what's in your soap dish? Like, what are you washing with, right? Are you washing with stuff that leaves you stiff? Are you washing with stuff that leaves you ashy? Are you washing with stuff that makes you contemplate the real meaning of life? Because sometimes you just want to take a bath or a shower. You want to enjoy the lather. You don't want to rush and wash because you like, oh Lord, let me just hurry up and wash this stuff and rinse it off because it's going to leave me dry and upset. Right? Well, Just You Soap Company Soap will not do that to you. Go ahead and look at the reviews on the website. Ask some folks, right? Just in case you don't know Just You Soap Company story, I'm going to tell you very quickly, and then I'm going to show you what I'm using this week in my soap dish that you may want to use. All right. Okay. So Just You Soap Company was created because one of our daughters has eczema. It had gotten so bad when she was younger. I think she was about 10 or 11, or 10 or yeah, between 10 and 12. It just had gotten so bad and it was just not manageable anymore. Actually, let me go back. I just told a whole fib. She was in high school and she had gotten to high school and it had just gotten so bad. It was like really bad. She couldn't, her on the knuckles of her hands, it was crusty. It was, they call it weeping, right? It was so bad. So, the supervisor, my hubby, I call him a supervisor, he suggested, he was like, you know what? The medicine's not working. The over-counter stuff is not working. Let's just make some soap. I said, okay, I'm following your lead. Let's do it. And we did. We made her some soap and we made her what we call now our 3 butter soap. And it was not, there's no fragrance in it. There's no colorants in it. It is just a good nourishing bar with cocoa butter, mango butter, and shea butter in it. We made that for her and it started working. It started healing her hands. She no longer had the issue. She could close her hands. She didn't have the weeping. The crust went away. It dried up. And even now, she does not have any scarring. You wouldn't even know that any of that happened to her hand. She still uses it to this day. And so after we saw what it did for our daughter, we said, you know what? We need to share this with people. We need to make this available to other people. So Just You Soap Company was born where we make our soap just for you, right? Every product is made just for you with you in mind. It is made with you in mind because if it comes up in our family, that means that it's an issue in somebody else's family. So we make the products that we believe will assist you because they are assisting us. They have assisted us, and we want to make some quality products that will not harm you, that will not, bother your skin. We always say discontinue use if irritation occurs, but if you have sensitive skin, we have our oatmeal bars, we have the 3 butter bar. We have our shea butter, which I'm going to talk about that in a moment. The packaging is changing on that. That's supposed to be a surprise. But at any rate, so that's our story. We're sticking to it. So what's in your soap dish? So I'm going to show you what I use in the order I use it, right? Usually I would do 3 bars. I would do a facial bar, a body bar, and hello, thank you everyone that's joining on the TikTok. It's so awesome for you to be here. So usually I would use a facial bar, a body bar, and then a yoni bar, right? But this week I'm using 1 bar for my face. That's an old label. For my face and my body. So you can't see the label, but if you can see the bar, you see that it's black. It is black because it has activated charcoal in it, as well as tea tree essential oil, aloe, and shea butter. And so this is a body bar I created. So what had happened was we had a customer who said they had issue with acne on their bum, right? On their boo boo. They had acne on their boo boo. So I was like, oh, let me think about this. What could I make hello, what could I make that would assist them with the acne on their boo boo, on their bottom, on their bum? And so what I came up with was this activated charcoal soap, because activated charcoal is really good for detoxifying. It's good for exfoliating. It's good for pulling those the things out that need to be eradicated, right? To help you with your acne, just not on your face, but on your body as well. So I'm using this bar this week because I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got a bump on my nose, y'all. Early this week, I was looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, MG, I am too old for this acne, for this bump to be on my face. So um I used this bar um to help with that, right? So I ended up with this on my nose, and then I ended up with something on my bum. And I'm guessing it's because I'm getting older. I don't know. So I said, let me whip out this bar for myself this week. And so the bump on my nose is still there a little bit. You can see it now that I pointed it out. But it doesn't look like it looked earlier this week. So it's doing the job that it's supposed to do. And then I'm using it also on my body. So I don't have to have a facial bar and a body bar this week, because this activated charcoal bar does all of it. And you heard what it has in it: activated charcoal, aloe, moisturizing, let's get it together, as well as shea butter. There's something else that's moisturizing. And the tea tree oil. The tea tree essential oil acts in conjunction with the activated charcoal to do the thing, right? So tea tree oil is very good for bacteria. It's very good to antimicrobial. I can't pronounce that. Tea tree oil, but it's very good for all the things you need for your face, right? To cleanse your face and to assist you with helping to clear your face of any acne or anything like that. No medical claims being made. I'm just telling you what it does for me. And if it does it for me, it might just do it for you. All right. All right. Okay. So also our soap is made with coconut oil, palm oil, safflower oil, and then all of the other things that make soap. Okay. All right. So ingredients are on the label. So after I wash my face and I wash my body, please note I do not wash my face and my body with the same washcloth. I actually use a washcloth. Some people say that you shouldn't use a washcloth, but I do. So I do not wash my face with the same washcloth I wash my body with. I do not wash my nether regions with the same washcloth I wash my upper body with, right? So I use 3 washcloths: one for my face, one for my body, and then one for my nether regions. All right, all right. So then the next thing that I use when I go to my nether regions is our Rose Dream Yanni bar. If you don't know what a Yanni bar is, a Yanni bar is specifically made for feminine hygiene, right? So it is meant to assist you if you have unsightly odor, especially after that time of the month. It also assists if you have issues with dryness in your feminine area. Some of us suffer from that. As well as for me, I made this bar because I had a grave issue with UTIs. So I made this bar to assist me with that. And I have not had a UTI in such a very long time. I attribute it to this bar. The key ingredients in this bar for me, the way that I make it, is aloe and apple cider vinegar. So what you want to achieve when you use a Yanni bar, a feminine bar, is a balancing of your pH. It does work in regards to, as I said, odor. It will hold you for 12 hours. There you go, 12 hours. I mean, come on, you can't beat it. It is really good after your menstrual cycle to help you with that odor, because ladies, sometimes we have that after our menstrual cycle. Guys, just don't listen to that. Or if you have a lady that may need it, here you go. So I use this every day. If you get the Yanni bar, use it at your own discretion, how you choose to use it, because you know your body, you know what your desires are, you know what your needs are. So you use it how you choose, but I do use my Yanni bar every day. This particular Yanni bar does not have any fragrance in it, but it does have a infused coconut oil in it, and the infused coconut oil has been infused with rose petals and calendula flowers. It also has rose petals and calendula flowers in the soap. It also has this black layer. You can see here, this black layer is actually activated charcoal. So it does the exact same thing that I stated that it does for the rest of my body. It does the exact same thing for your nether regions, right? We want to keep her whole, happy, clean, and yes, satisfied. So that is what this bar can do for you if you choose to use it. So fellas, you may be like, okay, well, you told what you use, but what about me? What could I use? I forgot to bring a bar of our Issey Miyake in here with me. I'm so sorry, but we do have an Issey Miyake bar for the fellas. Right now it's a smaller bar, but we are going to make it a larger bar like this. We also are going to be making a bay rum bar that is specifically for the fellas. So right now what we have for the guys is Issey Miyake. We also have Issey Miyake body wash, Ed Hardy body wash, and there's one more that I'm missing. I think it's Kenneth Cole. And we have a body wash for the fellas too. But if you wanted to know, fellas, what bar you could use for yourself, you could use, of course, the activated charcoal, because anybody could use that. And then, okay, thank you, supervisor. Here's the bay rum. So we have bay rum. We're coming out with a new line of bay rum, just upgrading the way that it looks. And then this is the Issey Miyake. Right now it's small, but the Issey Miyake is going to end up being the same size as the bay rum. Okay, all right. So look out for that. But you, of course, could also use the 3 butter bar. You could use the oatmeal bar. We also have a cherry almond. We have oatmeal milk and honey. We've got honey almond, whole bunch of things on the site. If you've never been visit us before, then please do visit us at justyousoapcompany.com. So after I've gotten out of the shower, I'm feeling good. I've gotten all the lathery stuff off, right? I'm feeling good. My skin is not dry. I'm not stiff and walking like a board and can't wait to put on the nourishing stuff. Then I go and I grab. Come on now, y'all. The Lord is good. He made something called shea butter. He gave the folks over in Ghana the forethought and the wisdom to make something called shea butter. Now we sell the shea butter just by itself in its form that it comes in. You could buy it like that in an 8-ounce container. Or if you're daring enough, and if you're ready to just be a little bit more, I don't know, enlightened, then go ahead and get our whipped shea butter. It is going to be coming now in a jar. This is a 4-ounce jar. We also have 8-ounce jars, so it's got a new look. Come on, new look. Can anyone give me? Oh, they want to follow. So who are you, Pet Dance 2007? Want somebody to follow them. So that's on the TikTok. If you want to follow them, go on and follow them. So this is our whipped shea butter. This is my personal container. I made a new batch and it wasn't enough to fill a whole jar. Shucks. And so I put this in the jar for myself. But this is our whipped shea butter. So after I have taken my bath, I've dried off. And it's suggested that you pat dry, not rub dry, but however you dry off, then you can use this whipped shea butter. So this whipped shea butter, usually I make it with, I just be transparent and honest. Usually I make it with just shea butter and grapeseed oil. But when I went to make this batch, I did not have the grapeseed oil, but I still had some safflower oil. So I made it with safflower oil and it still feels the same. I might switch it up. I don't know. We're going to see. But anyway, a little will do you. You know your body and however you decide to do for yourself. But this is our whipped shea butter. I don't know. I hope you saw me get it out of there. I totally love it. It feels so good. Like I said, a little do you. Can you see it in my hand there? Everybody see it. Everybody on every platform see it. And so you just take it. You just rub it. See, I rubbed it. And I'm just going to put it on my hands. And then if you need more, I always save my hands for last. I do my legs, my feet, then my arms, and then I do it in my hands. And then I could just take this. I'm not going to do it because I already put some on my face today. But then I would just take my hands just like this and do my face. And that's what I do. This is what I use. This is what I'm using this week. Last week, I used the calendula oil. We also sell calendula oil. And our calendula oil is simply olive oil infused with calendula flowers. That's it. And we do sell that, excuse me, in a dropper jar. But this week, I'm using this new batch, this new fragrance. This is going to be Dorothy Dandridge Shea butter. We'll talk to you about that a little later. But right now, we do have a soap that goes along with this. I meant to bring it so you could see it and forgot. But it's going to be coming to the website this week or early next week. Hopefully by Friday it will be on the website. But this particular it smells so good. Lord have mercy. We do have a Dorothy Dandridge and a Josephine Baker soap that we made, and body butters to go along with those. Limited time. They are so totally awesome. I think they are two beautiful starlets that are so underrated, that are not talked about enough. So I said, forget this. I'm going to make a soap to honor these two beautiful ladies. So be on the lookout for that. So that's what I got. That's what we're using this week. We're using the activated charcoal bar, which could be used, large bar, which could be used for your face and your body. And FYI, we also sell facial bars. We do have activated charcoal facial bars, as well as turmeric facial bars. So you can use that as well. And then for myself, I'm using the Yanni bar. It is specifically for your nether regions. However, just in case you didn't know, ladies, you can use the Yanni bar for your body. You can use it on your whole body, but I just use it for the girl down there. And that's what I use her for. So there you go. Fellas, we do have the Issey Miyake. It smells so stinking good. Your girlfriend, your wife, your lady may end up using your bar because it does smell that stinking good. And then we, of course, have Bay Rum also for the fellas. And I have to check. I'm not exactly sure if Bay Rum is available on the site right now, because like I said, we're changing the formula of it, the way that it looks and whatnot. So this may not be up, but we will have that coming back to the site soon. But right now, Issey Miyake is up. So visit us if you so choose, if you're brave enough and bold enough, at JustUseSoapCompany.com. TikTok, we have a TikTok shop now. Whoop, whoop. So we've got to get some items loaded to it so that you can shop from TikTok for our products. We have not done that yet. We're working on it, so forgive us. We're getting it done. But until we do that, again, you can visit us at JustUseSoapCompany.com. And next week when we come back for Just Use Soap Company Tuesday, I want you to pull your soap out. I sure do. I want you to pull your soap out, and I want you to tell me in the comments what soap you're using this week that you got from JustUseSoapCompany.com. All right. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you. And remember to be just you, and come back and visit us again on next Tuesday so you can tell us what you got in your soap dish.